We're ready to go, Johnny.
What, we're rolling?
Right now.
Oh, mama, I don't even know what hunts we're doing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I found them. Howdy everybody, my name's Johnny Piazza and this is Dream Makers, where we make big outdoor dreams come true. And on today's show, we're gonna be hunting for the fastest land animal in North America, other than me of course, which is the pronghorn antelope. And then after that, we're gonna be chasing big bugling elk out in North Dakota. It's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of action, and if you wanna see it, you're gonna have to stick around, right here on Dream Makers. Welcome to Dream Makers, everybody. My name's Johnny Piazza and I'm your host. And today, yes, we're going after antelope. And we're gonna be hunting them in the cowboy country of North Dakota. Now, this is a really pretty area. It's very cool. We're gonna be meeting up with some friends. But before we do that, I need to explain to you what the Outdoor Adventure Foundation is and what Dream Makers is. Now, Dream Makers, the show, is brought to you by the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. And the Outdoor Adventure Foundation is a nonprofit that specializes in providing hunts and other outdoor adventures for youths under the age of 25 with life-threatening illnesses and disabled veterans. And we're only able to do that because of you, everybody watching and everybody that's donated. So I gotta say thanks. And to pay you back for that, we're gonna have a really cool show. Now here at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, we're about a heck of a lot more than just the hunt, okay? It's about the experience. And we typically take our antelope hunters to this area to harvest an antelope. But before we do that, we always take them to Medora, because in Medora, there's the Theodore Roosevelt National Park. This park is bad to the bone, all right? They've got the History Museum, they've got the Badlands, they've got wild buffalo, wild horses, and caves. It's an awesome place, and it really rounds out the entire outdoor adventure for our recipients. Now, after we hit up the Badlands, we're heading one place and one place only to hunt antelope, and that is Barry and Nancy Schaefer's place, because I'll tell you what, if you're looking for an antelope, there ain't no better place to find one than Barry and Nancy's. Now, there aren't many people out there that antelope hunt, okay? A lot of people hunt whitetail, a lot of people hunt turkeys, but antelope is kind of a specialty thing. A lot of hunters don't think of it, but here at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, we do. And when we think about big antelope, we think about Barry and Nancy Schaefer. They have tons of great antelope running all over the place, and they've actually given a lot of our recipients in the past the opportunity to take a buck. Now, about a week prior, we actually took out another recipient here. His name is Robert Couch, and he actually went out and harvested an awesome antelope buck. He had a great experience, and his big outdoor dreams came true. Now, a whole week later, we're doing the same thing. We're going after an antelope, but this time we're joining up with a young lady. Her name is Briley. She's gonna be joined by her dad and her mom, and they're gonna be out chasing antelope and having a very good time.
My name's Briley Thompson, and I'm here with the Outdoor Adventure Foundation to go on an antelope hunt. So I have Hodgkin's lymphoma. I did 8 rounds of chemo and radiation treatment, and not doing any treatment right now. I'm in remission and feeling good, and just so grateful to be out here and be able to enjoy this trip.
So the Thompsons are super pumped about this antelope hunt. Who wouldn't be? But the first thing they gotta do is they gotta meet up with the guys from OAF, and they gotta go meet Mr. Barry. He's the king of antelope.
We have Briley Thompson and Greg here. This
Hi,
is
Briley.
Barry Schaefer.
I'm Barry.
I'm Greg. Yep. Nice to meet you.
We got some tripods and we're gonna set up. His gun's dialed in. She's zeroed in at 200 yards. Right? You're gonna put the crosshairs on him.
All right, so if you've watched episodes of Dream Makers before, you know that we use a lot of Savage rifles. And that's what Briley's got, but she's gotta shoot it herself. She wants to make sure she's extremely confident before she goes taking an antelope.
Very good.
So Briley's feeling perfectly confident with her rifle, and now they just got to get in the truck and get after these antelope. Now, Mr. Barry, he hunts in this truck a lot with our recipients. Now, reason being is that he uses this truck to check his cattle, move hay, so the antelope are very used to it. So the fact that he can kind of use this as a mobile blind and get in close enough for a good stalk, it's perfect.
Up on the hill, that's the second set of bales. He was between them, and there's 5 bales a little closer, and he was just out to the left, so we'll see if he's still here. If he's there, I'm going to stop right up here about 200 yards, and there's 5 bales. Oh, there they are, way over there on the...
See him way over there, Briley?
So the plan kind of works. I mean, they get in on this buck's does, all right? The buck is nowhere to be seen. And then all of a sudden the does, they kind of start taking off a little bit. They sense something's up. But the movement of his does and the thought that he might lose them must have grabbed his attention, because all of a sudden they look up and bam, there he is. That's the buck. The only question is, can Briley get a shot?
Yeah, I didn't know if I should take that shot.
No, that's all right. We'll get a better one.
Yep.
So Briley came close, but no cigar. She almost put a shot on this antelope, but he kind of gets the picture and he takes off. But that's okay, because we've got a lot of antelope hunting left to do. And if you want to see it, you're going to have to stick around right here on Dream Makers.
These dreams were made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, Sanford Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Dream Makers. Now we are on a hunt with a young lady named Briley, or Antelope, in North Dakota. And she came really close. She had an antelope in front of her, really nice buck, but he kind of just sensed something was up and took off. Now antelope are territorial animals, all right? They are quick, they run very fast, fastest land animal in North America. So they cover a lot of ground, but they maintain the same territory. So you can typically find an antelope buck hanging around the same area day after day. So when they ran this buck off, he didn't go far. They were able to find him again pretty quick. The only thing was, once again, how did they get in close enough for a shot?
The bar bale's in the gray. It's behind that gray bale. I want to try shooting prone again, or do you want to try to set this up? Prone is always easiest. Yes. Should we try that?
Let's do prone.
Where are you leaning? I got the shot. You take him if you can.
Yes, Briley, you got it. You got him. Oh my gosh. What do you think?
Man, I was telling myself, oh my gosh, get down, get down, get down. Oh.
All right, so this hunt got a little western there for a minute. We had a good old-fashioned showdown on our hands. The buck stood and looked there at Briley, but she took her time. Once he took off, waited for him to stop, and made an absolutely perfect shot.
I need a high five. Good job.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, Barry. I just want to say thank you so much to the Outdoor Adventure Foundation for providing me with such an amazing trip. This has been so amazing. It's such an amazing opportunity, and I'm so grateful for the Outdoor Adventure Foundation.
Briley, congratulations on a great shot.
Thank you.
Wow, he went down and the dust was flying, huh? He was moving. He took off cooking, man. What a perfect shot.
It's a beautiful day here in North Dakota. You know, Briley and I have hunted together for a few years. You know, with all that's been going on this last year, being able to spend time with her and get out away from the norm and to be able to see a little bit of adrenaline pump and to see her excitement and smile on her face, I think is priceless.
All right, folks, so we caught up to our quick moving antelope and Briley put them on the ground, no problem. Now, we have one more dream left to go. We're still hunting, but we're gonna be hunting something a little bit bigger. We're going after elk. They're gonna be bugling. It's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna have to stick around to see it. Dream Makers will be right back.
These dreams are made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, Sanford Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Most people don't think of North Dakota when they think of elk, but North Dakota has some awesome elk. And the other great thing they have is Logan Kostelecki. Now, Logan Kostelecki is actually a previous recipient of the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, and now he spends his time helping out our recipients. And as far as elk go, Logan is the master. He is the man as far as getting our recipients on big bulls.
I'm Logan Kostelecki, and I host the elk hunt for the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. Back in 2013, I was diagnosed with germ cell testicular cancer, and Brian and the Outdoor Adventure Foundation had taken me on a few hunts, and I'm always looking for a way to give back. So, you know, me and my dad ranch out here, and I just always thought, well, maybe we could host a hunt or two. And being a cancer survivor really helps me connect with my hunters, just makes for good hunting. I immediately have a connection with my hunters, and we can go have a lot of fun because of that. It's immediately like good friends type of situation.
So our recipient on this hunt, his name is Jade. All right, and his big outdoor dream was to hunt an elk. Now, before we get started, I'm gonna let Jade tell you how he became a recipient of the Outdoor Adventure Foundation.
Hi, my name is Jade McGough. I'm 25 years old.
I'm Jason Zenz. I'm Jade's stepdad.
So back in, I think it was 2012, I had suffered my first brain hemorrhage.
And he was in the hospital about 6 weeks. They repaired it. He went through, 6 months of rehab.
I had doctors say that, it's taken care of, you don't have to worry about it. Well, 2021, it had happened again, and I had passed out while I was driving. Luckily, someone had saw it happen and had called the cops.
And was actually life flighted from Dilworth, Minnesota to Fargo, where the brain surgeon didn't think he was going to make the first night. He actually told us to gather our family members together, and if Jade did walk out of this hospital, it would be a miracle. 5 weeks later, the miracle happened. He walked out of the hospital. This is Jade's dream hunt, and it was funny how it all worked out. We knew, my wife and Carrie and I knew about the hunt before we surprised Jade with Dave and Brian in the Shields store, and we asked him, so Jade, what would be your dream hunt?
Well, that's easy. I've always wanted to go on an elk hunt.
And we both just looked at each other like, how is this gonna all play out?
All right, it's time to go chase some freaking elk. It's time to meet up with the man, the myth, the legend of elk hunting, Mr. Logan Kostelecki.
Jade?
How are
Good
you?
to see you again. It's
Nice
been
to
a
see you.
long time.
Yeah.
Jason, it's a pleasure.
man. How are
Yeah,
you?
good.
Remember Jason and Jade?
gotcha.
Yeah. How you doing, sir?
Good. How you been?
How are you?
Good.
So we hear you've been practicing,
Oh yeah.
shooting tight pattern and stuff.
Yep.
Well, we'll see if we can do the dinger here.
Yeah. Bingo.
Jingle.
These dreams were made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, Sanford Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Man, it's a chilly morning.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the first real cold morning out here. It should probably help our whole situation. I'm thinking the elk are gonna hang out up on the prairie pretty long this morning. Be out moseying around well into daylight. Should be good.
I've always wanted to go on an elk hunt. And one thing I told myself, I'm like, you know, if you ever get the opportunity to do it, you're gonna enjoy every second of doing it.
So we sneak up over, and I pop my head over the hill first, and my jaw hit the floor. It's all bulls. There's 10 bulls right here. Standing right in the middle there, kind of the top left with it. He just put his head down. He's kind of quartering away.
You see him? Yep. Wait for him to turn broadside. Yeah.
Oh, another bull. Don't shoot just yet. There, you can shoot.
Yeah, go for it. You hit him. Oh, he's going down. Oh, bro.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Bro, right
Oh
here.
my God.
Right here.
Yes.
Good work, good work.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at him.
Wow. What a rush.
Well, it's time to call the hunting party.
Well, you got to trust in Logan Kostelecki, all right, because they just put an absolute unit of a bull on the ground. And Jade, he made a perfect shot.
Wow.
Oh man, huh?
So I believe this bull that we took with Jade was a bull that I had in the herd last year. So I was kind of hoping he would make it, but this spring and all summer long I had been keeping my eye out for him, and I had not seen him. I was doing my homework out watching these elk for the last 2 weeks, like I said, and I had never seen this bull in there. So as far as I'm aware, he showed up the day before we were in there. Jade gets snuck up and I point, I was like, "That's your bull, buddy."
I would have to say thank you to the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. I can't tell you how thankful I am for this day, because you guys made a dream come true, and I'm thankful for that.
So I'd like to give a huge thank you to the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, to everything they do. There's a lot of behind the scenes work. I know we're kind of in the glory of it being recorded and everything, but there's a lot that goes into putting the whole foundation together. Brian does a lot of work. Dave's a great cameraman, and everybody else, donors and all the other hosts and even the recipients, just put it all together, and I know there's a lot that goes into it. So it's a good thing overall, and we have a good team going here.
So the foundation is going to get the elk mounted for Jade, and he's going to have a lifelong reminder of this experience to be able to look at, show his friends, for the family to see. It's so awesome.
It's just incredible bringing us here to the 4K ranch that we've been coming to, and you guys let us come and hunt first before anybody else, and you guys get landowner tags and you prioritize our recipients, and it's just unbelievable. And
I love doing it, Brian. It's so fun.
We could never say thanks enough.
well.
And John, your guys' ranch, you know what it means to us and to our
Glad
recipients.
to do it.
I pushed myself for everything I have done now, for speech, for physical therapy. You know, if you push yourself enough, you're gonna have good results.
You know, these hunts that we do for our recipients here at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, they are 100% about a whole heck of a lot more than just the kill. All right, it doesn't matter if you're hunting an antelope, or you're hunting an elk, or you're going fishing. It is all about the entire outdoor experience and the memories that come along with that. You know, enjoying outside, enjoying it with family and friends, and forgetting all the troubles that these people have had in their past. Because I'll tell you what, some of them have really gone through it. And if you're out there and you're watching this show and you've liked what you've seen, and you want to get involved and you want to become a dream maker, all you've got to do is head over to our website. We'll have the information on the screen, and you'll find all the information you need to do so. Another really easy way to give is our Spare Change app, where all you have to do is text GIVE2OAF at 21000, where all your spare change will be donated towards our mission. And I really want to thank you guys for watching today's show, because we had a couple of great hunts. And if you want to see more, you're going to have to tune in next week, right here on Dream Maker.